Frida's story begins by describing the struggle to support her parents in what is known today as Mexico City. Although not as common today, it was common for children to support their parents starting at a very young age. As the story unfolds, it slowly turns into a romance. Like seen in previous chapters, Frida falls in love with Diego, who becomes a huge part of her life and a big character in the movie. As told before, Frida's story takes place in an early day Mexico City. Bright and beautiful, it was the place she called home. To this day, as seen in this picture by Giraldi Sahitra, her house was as colorful as her paintings. Throughout the film, we, the audience, are able to feel emotions through the different lighting effects the director chooses to display. During lively and happy times, the scenes turn a brighter warm yellow, while during more somber times, the scenes get an almost gray tone. This isn't something unique or unusual to the film, as many other films also tend to use the same um, method. This is all part of a bigger picture and also used to send a message. Let's talk about something that goes unnoticed a majority of the time, which is sound effects. Many times, directors may use exaggerated sound effects to make the audience feel as if we're truly there. This movie specifically uses broken glass, camera flashes, crashing metal, and even quick steps, just to name a few. Um, as we as we've seen before, many sound effect professionals use things like shoes. They use things as water bottles or other different sort of things to create these exaggerated sound effects. A lot of the times they might not actually even be the the sounds that they're actually describing. It might be something completely different to what it is. But why would a director choose to do this? This is all to make us feel included and make us, the audience, feel like we're actually there. Next is a clip with examples of exaggerated sound effects, like a fake. Now, I would like to show a small video clip of kind of some examples of the sounds that the director did choose to use here in this film and kind of give some more dramatic um, effects to the movie. Now we know Frida was an artist, so rightfully so, the movie uses rich and vibrant colors to accurately describe the life of the artist that she was. This color palette is also accurate to its setting in Mexico City. We can definitely see a change of color throughout the movie. During happier times, I was able to tell that the director used white tones as well as beige tones, green tones, overall lighter colors as opposed to during her sadder times, like after the crash she suffered. The director tended to use more gray tones along with shadows, blacks. This all is a part of a bigger image that the director was trying to portray to the audience, and it's something that a lot of people don't usually tell unless you're looking specifically for that. And lastly, I would like to talk about one of my favorite aspects throughout the whole movie, which is the music that is used. Now, music in films, specifically Frida, is not used lightly. Every single song, every single tune, every single aspect of the movie is there for a reason. For example, the music played in this movie plays a huge role in making sure that the audience really does feel like they're in early Mexico City. It's not overly dramatic. There isn't any dramatic soundtrack with huge musicians in this movie, but that is to purposely make us, the audience, feel as if we are living in um, the early days of Mexico City. During these early times, there wasn't any very, there wasn't fancy music, there wasn't anything of the sort. It was all instruments. It was all just very, very simple music. This leads us to feel as if we're living through simple times. And although in certain parts of the movie the music is more lively, there is times when there isn't much music, and that just goes to show the feelings that Frida is going through in the moment.